Lots of food.
I'll have all of it because it's
all the way down. What's Luke gonna go for? You better get something other than sweets and candy. And you too, Chase.
So that's why you have a lot of sets.
How's the food, guys?
good.
Pretty good? Come on, let's hear a rundown on the food. Like, really good?
Well, I found a piece of hair.
You found a piece of hair?
Get a close-up of this. This is Colin likes brown.
Was it straight or curly?
It was curly.
Well, congrats, guys. A good season.
Thank you.
And we got the girls over here. Got the video, or the video. Everybody say hi. Assistant coach.
What's up?
Hey, you're on video. We're gonna send this in. Do something silly. And what a food layout here. I'm just getting a little picture of the food. Oh, there's some good stuff. Go Pack, go cake.
The wrong one. You don't want Taylor's. And I don't have it in front of me, so you have to share this one because I must have yours in my room yet. But this is yours, and this is what they look like for honorable mention. So, thank you. Nice job. Oh wait, there it is. See, magic, magic. Isn't that amazing? That's why I'm a scientist. Great job, everyone. We knew where we could place, and they placed pretty well as a team, but we also knew that Lukas had a great shot at getting the state. And Kendall Meyer and Colin, they're sitting right there in front, which is actually fitting because they always got everybody out for the race. When the gun went off, they were the 2 out of the 3 or 4 that were always up there trying to get everybody out. Now, we had discussions about how to control that get out. Kendall got a little excited down at Kiel this year for those that were down there, and I think he had about maybe 30-40 meters on the field, just about 30-40 meters into the race. And of course ended up just going, whoa, this is way too much. The bear jumped on the back halfway through and that was it. But nonetheless, they got Lukas out. We knew we had to get Lukas out and establish that. And these two said, all right, we're going to do this. And they got him out, controlled, patient, got him right in place where he needed to be. And that's what you got to do. That's what you need as a team. So I'm really proud of what they did as a squad to be able to do that. Because just like with the girls the last 2 years, with getting Sarah Freilich to state and Shannon Nemitz, same thing here with getting Lukas there. And these guys pulled together and they did that. So I commend them for that as well. At conference, we also had 2 awards. In fact, you guys can come on up here. Lukas Daus and Michael Taylor. Michael Taylor was honorable mention and Lukas was second team all-conference. And I actually have Michael's here, no magic involved. So we got this all ready to roll. Lukas again got his medal at conference, and we're going to talk a little more about that later on. But with Michael, he got his certificate as well with honorable mention. So congratulations. There you go. Give him a hand. I'll say it a little bit later, but we'll talk about Philip and Colin a little bit. First off, Philip loves to listen to his sister sing. No matter what he says, he loves listening to her in the car. A little bit more later. Congratulations. Give him a hand. Of course, as her front runner. And she knew her teammates were there to support her and pushed her the whole way along. And we're proud of her for her accomplishments and proud of the girls' team for what they did this year. And I just want to thank them one last time. So for most valuable player this year, Mackenzie Larson.
We have to explain something. This is for you, Mr. Johnson. You guys may not know that Mr. Johnson loves the movie The Secretariat. Awesome. And we ended up watching it as a practice one time. So this is our new mascot, and it even makes noise.
Nice.
And he gallops too.
Does it stop? And these guys pulled together and they did that. And I probably don't need to be a rocket scientist here to figure out that Lukas Daus was our most valuable player. But I want to talk a little bit about him, and I already talked a little bit about what the team did as far as getting him there. They knew that he had a great shot. We met during enhancements some days to map out what we could do as a team, but every time we knew where Lukas was at and what he could do. And so the guys knew that, and they embraced it and got him where he needed to be. But Lukas is a success story in so many ways that I could probably write a book on it, but I'll try to keep it within a minute or two because I'm already out of time. There's so much to say with him, but the bottom line is when I look at Lukas and his transformation from where he was his freshman year to where he is now, it's incredible. It just gives me chills thinking about how he's progressed and what he's got coming. What's in store for him as well, and his teammates. And he started. Some of you know a little bit about his season this season, but his freshman year he wasn't out for cross country. And then of all people, Mrs. Coonan comes to me for a Phi Ed class one day, and she says, "There's this freshman, Lukas Daus, and he did this placer test. He used to kind of placer test with soundism, and he was pretty darn good. You should get him out for running distance." And so we talked and got him out for track. And track that year, I think maybe you came to practice once or twice. He wasn't around much. And then we got into his sophomore year, and he was out for cross country. And he ended up last year at sectionals as moving up to being our first runner for the boys team. So he got a glimpse of it there. Then came track season, and he was there throughout the track season and trained through that. And then even this year, couldn't run the first few meets, but then from there on out, he was with us throughout the rest of the season. So it hasn't been an easy road for him, but he's again persevered through that. He's pushed through it, and he improved. He basically did what he did, get to state in about 7 weeks of training, and he was able to get himself all the way through to that state meet. In fact, the conference meet, he was second team all conference, and he was the next one in line to be first team all conference. There was 8 other people or 7 other people. You're 8th place, right? Conference? 9th. Yeah, even that, you can't remember either, so I don't feel so bad. So 9th, I know you're second team. So 9th place, and at state, when he made it down there, he beat all those guys that were at conference except one. That's how much he improved in that time span of just getting better and better. And sectionals, he knew what he had to do. He got it done. The guys helped him get him out to get that done. And then at state, he was ranked on paper. He should have placed maybe 50th something. He ran his best time of the year and placed 39th. And I can't ask for any more. So he did super. He did excellent. And it goes without saying the team was a big part of that. So most valuable player, Lukas Daus.